All right, y'all, check me out and don't forget to subscribe for some more Basics for Success. These videos, this segment is very specific, right? It goes over basics, little types of things and habits that can be changed in your day that will add up to being able to change successfully or achieving a successful goal that you're after. And the truth is, these are generalized basics. So it really doesn't matter what the goal is, what you're trying to accomplish. Good grades, better physique, better health, job promotions, new job, whatever the case may be. The basics of success are the basics of success. So today, I want to talk about discipline, right? Discipline's very different from motivation. Motivation comes and goes. It's very easy. It peaks and valleys, right? And again, it's really easy to get going when you're motivated. Discipline is what is required to kick in when the motivation is not there. And one of the biggest differences between the successful people that you know in your life and the non-successful you know in your life is the successful people are disciplined, right? And the biggest way to know if you're disciplined is, do you continue to go all in when no one's watching, right? It's easy to get motivated and do this stuff, but what about when no one's watching? What about when that alarm goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning? What about when all the bosses are in a meeting, all right? What about when the teacher goes outside? What about when it's homework time? What about, right? So it all applies depending on what your goal is. Where does the discipline come in, and are you disciplined? If you're not, if you can say to yourself, honestly, you know, I am really bad at this discipline stuff, I got an easy trick for you, okay? So when it comes to discipline, pretend like somebody is always watching you. So if there was a random person that is just there assigned to watch you, and at the end of the week, give back a report as to whether or not you were disciplined in your habits to obtain your goal, it can be helpful, right? Now, granted, obviously, no one's sitting there watching you. But if you pretend like they are, it might just be enough to get you going. It might just be enough to kick you into the discipline. It might just be enough to get you to get out of bed at that time and start doing something, so on and so forth, whatever the case may be. Might be enough to get you to do that extra page of homework, extra credit, read the extra book. Again, regardless of the goal, right? These basics apply to everything. So most important when it comes to motivation and discipline. Motivation, it's very easy to get going and produce, and it's going to be awesome. But what happens when that motivation runs out? You know, it's always fun to think, well, what if someone's watching me? Man, I'm really not motivated to do this, but I am going to do this because I know if I do this, I'm going to get to my goal. And if I can't do that, let me go ahead and pretend like someone's watching me. It's a good trick. It works. You know, if you can get rid of stage fright by pretending the audience is naked, you can absolutely pretend like someone's watching you to keep you disciplined to reach your goals. Have a wonderful day.